Jaiden, a win today. Can you sort of tell us a little bit about the game from your perspective?
I think we dominated the game. We was able to break them down and wasn't letting them force anything against us. They hardly had any shots against us, so I think that we played really well.
And it's a friendly match today. It's good preparation for the start of the next season, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it allows us to gel as a team and get our first team out and see how we can get better as the season goes on.
And there was an early goal today, and then sort of held on, kept pushing, and then got that second goal. Bit of a reward to sort of make it a bit more calm at the end.
Yeah, I think we could have scored multiple goals. Just need to finish our chances next time and try and get the lead even quicker.
And yourself, can you tell us a little bit about sort of your previous clubs that you've played for?
I used to play for Wolverhampton Wanderers as a young kid from the age of 5 to 14. Then I spent a year at Coventry and then wasn't offered my squad. Then I came to Kidderminster Harriers.
And how did you find your time sort of at your previous clubs before coming
I think
here?
it was well. It made me develop me as a player and get me better. But it seems I'm growing with my physical ability and everything. So Kidderminster is helping me get a better player.
And how did you find out about the opportunity to come down here?
I've known about the programme previously and through people that I know as well.
And how have you found it so far overall?
It's welcoming. Just gelling well with everyone because there's how many teams and it's good interacting with everyone.
So Ryan, nice to finish off the sort of pre-season friendly campaign with a win.
Yeah, really good. Another good performance. Clean sheet as well, which is very important, especially for our defenders, but for the team. It's good to finish off with a clean sheet going into Tuesday.
And from the start of the game, it was an early goal and then a second goal later on, which sort of calmed it down a bit. But it was a good sort of carrying on to make sure they didn't concede and get that second goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's very important for us to start well and to play at our tempo, because I think sometimes we can play at their tempo and then we don't play very well. But we started the game very well. I was so pleased with some of the football that we played, and out there on that pitch, it's not easy. It's very bobbly. So the boys did very well. And as I said, it was very pleasing to get a goal at the end and to finish with a clean sheet.
And there's an awful lot of competition for places. There's a lot of players here, and players have got to keep up those high standards, haven't they, to make sure they're in the team.
It's tough, but it's a good problem to have for me. I wouldn't want to just be picking from 12 or 13. I am picking from. There's probably 16, 17 boys that should and they feel like they should be starting. And it is a tough job, to just try and get 11 out of there. And then I always say to anyone that's coming off the bench, make sure you're in the team next game.
Looking forward to the next game. It's the FA Youth Cup coming up at Agborough next week.
Yeah.
Potentially one of the biggest games of some of the lads' lives, so it's a big test, isn't it?
Yeah. That's going to be part of our preparation, because some of these players have never played in a stadium. And even though it won't be full, it'll be a test of their character. I think the boys, we've got a good group this year, and I think they're very level-headed, and I think they'll cope very well with it.